In this video, we will discuss the numerous times Roblox has been caught doing goofy things. This includes everything from the 24-hour stream incident to the sauce toy, which not many people are aware of. Before we dive in, make sure to leave a like and hype the video so it gets into the algorithm, and for good measure, subscribe. Guest removal. The guest was the account you were given if you joined a Roblox game without an existing account. You were dressed in black shirts with the old Roblox logo on them, black jeans, and either a Roblox hat, blue hair for boys, or pink hair for girls. This was great for the players because it made it very simple for people to play with their friends or, play Roblox on the computer during school. Yeah, I'm looking at you, viewer. I know you did this. However, on October 3rd, 2017, Roblox decided to remove the guest feature, forcing anyone who wanted to play their games to create an account on the platform using an email or phone number. Some people might think this was a bad idea and that they made a mistake, like they often do. However, this was surprisingly a good change for the platform, as guests allowed anyone, anywhere, to break the rules of any game or Roblox itself without being punished. Now, surely Roblox continues to make significant updates and never has any drama again, right? Copyrighted games. Long before some of you viewers began playing Roblox, the front page was often plastered with games that were recreations, or more frequently, complete ripoffs of already existing games outside of Roblox. The most prominent example of this was Pokemon Brick Bronze, a Roblox version of Pokemon with all of the same game mechanics, characters, and story you are familiar with, but just in Roblox. Obviously, fans of Pokemon would rather play this than spend hundreds of dollars on a console, then even more money on the game, but this soon caught Nintendo's attention. In early 2018, Nintendo sent a cease and desist notice to Roblox, demanding that they remove Pokemon Brick Bronze and other games that utilize Nintendo assets. Now that Nintendo has made it clear what it will do to people who publish pirated versions of its games, Roblox has made the right decision and removed all the games. This resulted from the anger of the Brick Bronze community, a community comprising tens of thousands of dedicated players. But rather than pushing back and attempting to ignore Nintendo's demands, the developers behind Brick Bronze began creation of their own Pokemon-like game with unique mechanics, characters, but most importantly, creatures you could catch. This game would go on to be called Lumion Legacy, the highest quality and most active Pokemon-like game. Other game developers did not have the same idea though, for some copied and pasted Brick Bronze and reposted it, attempting to evade Roblox's moderation. These games would only be up for a matter of weeks before being taken down. However, people began to create scripts that would save all the players' data and create a new version of the game after it was taken down. This is why you may still be able to find some of these games, despite Roblox attempting to remove them. But honestly, I don't think they really care, so we may see Nintendo escalate things sooner rather than later. Crosswoods. In 2022, a game called Crosswoods was created, and on the surface, it appeared to be a regular game, but if you joined, it would instantly ban your Roblox account. The creation of this game was set in motion on January 1st, 2020, when the account client era was established. He only had one person on his friends list, as well as a link to a Discord server in their About section. After about 2.5 years of this account being active, it would create a game that exposes the flaws in Roblox's games that can be exploited. People who have delved deeply into the situation claim that this account is only a dummy account, controlled by 3 individuals, Bungie, Agent, and Syntax. But this still leaves the question, how do players actually get banned? When a player joined the game, a secret script would be triggered, which would input messages into the chat, as if the player had typed them, even though they had not. This would cause Roblox's automatic chat moderation to detect specific phrases and ban you, even if you did not type them in the chat. Because the game was able to ban many people, Syntax began targeting streamers, encouraging them to play the game, which ultimately led to their own bans. The existence of this game was quickly shared around, with many YouTubers warning players against playing games they haven't played before. Many other videos delve into the situation in greater depth, as it extends much further. As for the people who were banned, they would be unbanned after a few days, so it really didn't cause many issues. But it did expose the flaws in the scripts that can be put into Roblox games. 24-hour Roblox livestream. Do you remember when Roblox actually used to care about the community and how people viewed it? When the front page wouldn't be plastered with the same steal as something or grow as something game? Well, maybe not, but in October 2014, Roblox began a 24-hour live stream to raise money for children in need of healthcare, something they would never do today. During the stream, they would play some games, hang out with popular Roblox YouTubers of the time, and interact with the community. Everything had gone off without any issues, and after 24 hours, they ended the stream. Or so they thought. Little did they know the stream was still on and the viewers were still able to hear the staff who were hosting the live stream speaking. At first, they discussed the various DDoS threats they received, with some swearing mixed into it. The stream not ending after 24 hours wouldn't become an issue until one of the staff members said, "Roblox doesn't give an F about our department."
It won't take you long to realize that Roblox doesn't give a f about our department.
They also criticized both the people who went on the stream and the website itself. As you may correctly assume, the individuals responsible for this incident were later dismissed from their positions within Roblox, with some of them continuing to work in the tech industry. After this happened, you are most likely in one of two groups, either the group that thinks the firing was justified or those who believe it wasn't. Those who believe the latter would protest would do so via YouTube videos, other official Roblox live streams, and forum posts, all of which would be taken down in a matter of days to avoid further criticism. After a little while, they finally responded, claiming that the employees' statements did not align with the company's views and values. This seemed to cool the whole situation down, with it now serving as a reminder of how to handle a controversy on their platform. Man, if only they knew how to do that today. And with that, the live stream would also be considered lost media, which we actually discussed quite a bit ago, as well as some other lost media stuff you might want to check out. Loot boxes in games. If you begin playing one of the many games that show up on the front page, the first thing you will see is an advertisement for one of their exclusive packages that will get you ahead in the game. Games such as Pet Simulator and Bloxers will bombard you with ads and are built around the best players being the ones who have spent the most Robux. At one point, these games were about having fun. Now it's just a competition to see who can throw the most money at a game they will get bored within a matter of weeks. But the kids playing these games don't care. They will either spend their allowance or their mom's credit card on the game, too engrossed in the colors and sounds of the game to realize they are training themselves to enjoy gambling. Gambling. Yes, gambling. These games are teaching kids to gamble. Many of these kids are younger than 13 years old, so how do you think that will be received by parents and especially by the government? Obviously not well, because if you live in either Australia or the UK, you are unable to purchase any loot boxes in any Roblox game due to legal reasons. Overall, the fact that there are still games with loot boxes as an integral part of the gameplay is a concerning issue. Kids are already facing danger from other players and inappropriate games. Don't let them get addicted to gambling as well. Public launch of UGC and emotes. On April 15, 2024, Roblox released an update that enabled players to create and sell items on the marketplace. This was a good update on the surface because it allowed people to create custom avatars without being restricted to what other people made. But that is exactly where the issue lies. It allowed anyone to put anything on the marketplace. Think of shirts and shorts showing a bit too much of a person's body or a face with stuff on it. If you go on almost any game today, you will come across some of these avatars. Why are people, oftentimes people younger than the correct age, wearing or being exposed to this stuff? This, however, isn't the only problematic update Roblox has published recently, because on August 7, 2025, Roblox allowed anyone to create and sell their own emotes. While some of them allow players to go through walls and others are just memes, some of the emotes posted give players the ability to interact with each other inappropriately. What is Roblox going to do about this? Nothing, probably, because they seemingly have larger issues at hand, like adding online dating to a kid's game. Yeah, this is definitely going to get a lot of praise. Astral Heart Origins, also known as the sus Roblox toy. You may be aware of the series of toys that Roblox has released, and you may have even owned one yourself. But did you know that there was one that stood out from the others for its unique looks? Released in January 2022 as part of Series 11 of the blind boxes, the Cheshi toy was introduced. But due to the lack of interest in Roblox toys, it received no immediate backlash. This toy is based on an NPC that was created for the 2020 egg hunt in the game Astral Hearts. The few who realized the issue with this began spreading rumors that it and the subsequent item it gives you would be removed, but this did not happen. The toy's face and clothing made it appear out of place for a children's game, but that is not the actual issue. The issue is that the NPC was based on a character from an adult anime, sharing the same color and clothes. This was no coincidence, for the Astral Hearts wiki references the adult anime in its page, and as for the item that comes with the toy, it is also based on a piece of the NSFW character's clothing, allowing children to own an item based on something from an adult anime. Thankfully, the day after all this was discovered, the game was closed and the team behind it was disbanded. If you like this video, you will definitely love this video on screen. Comment below if there was more that I missed or what you want to see next, and be sure to subscribe or else the sus toy might come at you at night. Anyway, see you soon.